PASW Artist. Happy Wednesday. It is our Motivational Wednesday today, and I'm standing on what looks like a path. The path, there's some rocks on the path, there are trees around me, the path that looks like it's just leading, just a path leading to somewhere. And I wanted to start using the paths on Motivational Wednesday because I think it's a really cool metaphor. The metaphor is when you compare something and say it's like something else. For example, the late great boxer Muhammad Ali, they used to say he floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee, which meant he was really light on his feet, but he could pack a punch. But that is a metaphor. You're comparing something to something else. And I think our careers as artists, as actors, it's like a journey on this path. We don't always know where we're going, but we keep steady on this journey. So that's why I wanted to use the path. And I'm going to use that from now on as a metaphor a lot for our Motivational Wednesdays. So they are on this journey. So before we get to our word for today, let's do a little moving and grooving, okay?
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, walking down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people, living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
All right, guys, let's do that to a stop. Okay, guys, good. So let's just take a couple deep breaths. Blow it out. Another deep breath. Blow it out. Guys, again, I can't emphasize how much sometimes taking a deep breath and just focusing for a minute, closing my eyes, just focusing can just really help me when I'm feeling nervous or anxious. So I encourage you to do that too. So the word today, our word for today is persistence. Okay? Our word for today is persistence. And that means continuing to work on something despite the obstacles you might face, right? We've had to be very persistent during this pandemic, right? But we have been. Look at how persistent we have been, and all the teachers, David and Pascal and Lindsay and Alexander and Joe and Carmel have been working so hard on auditions, and John and Chris, of course, who has been amazing, and all the staff and all of you guys have been working together. We've all been persistent and making sure we're working together and getting our program, keeping our program together. Have you, because we've been showing up The persistence is to keep on going despite the obstacles. I've been persistent my whole life. I'm going to be standing here if I weren't persistent, because a lot of people told me that being an actor wasn't realistic when I wanted to go to graduate school. I was told that wasn't realistic for me, but we've been persistent, and so do you guys. But we're going to celebrate persistence today. And the art of being persistent, we'll go to the word, phrase as they come back, and then we'll go to another one. Okay, let's go to the first one. Okay, guys, here we go. Repeat after me if you need to. Of course I struggle. I just don't quit. Let's try that again. Of course I struggle. I just don't quit. Can you repeat after me one more time? Feel it, say it, because this is you guys too. Of course I struggle. I just don't quit. Let's do that one more time. Of course I struggle. I just don't quit. Feel that, believe it, and know it, guys. Cool. Good guys, come back and check that out, guys. I love that one because the knowledge is, yeah, sometimes when we're pursuing our dream and we're on this path, it can be really hard, but we still need to keep going, right? That's why I love this image of the path now, because of keeping on going no matter what, right? So let's go to our second one. Okay, guys, I'll read it and then we'll break it down. It is not our abilities, but persistence that ultimately leads us to our greatest achievements. Okay, let's do that again and break it down now. It is not our abilities, but persistence that ultimately leads us to our greatest achievements. Okay, let's do it again, guys. It is not our abilities, but persistence that ultimately leads us to our greatest achievements. Okay, again, repeat after me if you need to. It is not our abilities, but persistence that leads us to our greatest achievements. I love that one. I really do, guys. I really, really do. Good, guys. Get in shape that out. Guys, everyone here, there's so much talent in this, our family, our PSAW family. Guys, and talent is great. It's your ability to be persistent, your ability to continue to work on your craft. That's the most important thing. Not that you have the talent, because you have the talent, but if you don't work at it on a regular basis, it doesn't matter. You know, think of the Olympics, right? They're talented athletes, the best in the world, but they still work at it every single day. They spend hours and hours training. You got to love basketball or sports. Those athletes are not, they just don't wake up in the morning and go to the game. They practice, they're persistent in their journey. So yeah, being skilled and being great is amazing, but being persistent, and that's what I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are persistent. Let's go to our third one, please. Okay, guys, here we go. Here it is. Never underestimate the power of persistence. Repeat after me if you need to. Never underestimate the power of persistence. Underestimate means don't think it's that important, right? Never not think it's important, okay? Ready? Never underestimate the power of persistence. Again, it's saying never not think that's important. Don't think that's unimportant. Alright, let's do that again. Never underestimate the power of persistence. Good, and one more time. Never underestimate the power of persistence. I love that one. Never underestimate the power of persistence. Guys, I think we've proven that in the past 2 years. All of you guys on an individual basis have been proving that your entire lives. I'm so proud of you, so keep it up. Guys, I have a little special, I'm gonna add a little special to this class, on February 27th, the SAG Awards were on, and Troy Koster was the first deaf actor to win a SAG Award, and I happen to know Troy. I worked with him through in 1996 on the show, so I was incredibly proud of him. I was screaming and jumping up and down, and Coda, which is a show that celebrates a film method that celebrates deaf culture, won for Best Ensemble. So I want you to see Viva Patin's speeches and what Jessica Chastain, who won for Best Actress for the Other Hemisphere. I want you to hear these 3 speeches, because they're all about the power of persistence. So we're gonna listen to them one right after the other.
Wow. Thank you so much to all the members of SAG. I am so proud to be a member. I've been a member since 2001, and so now I feel like I'm finally part of the family. And I know you all are artists, and I know what you all know what it's like to be a starving actor. Back then, I used to sleep in my car, I slept in my dressing room backstage, I couch surfed, and all of that. You feel me, right? And so, thank you so much. I'm so grateful to SAG to protect us actors. And now, the producers, thank you so much to Pathé and Vendôme for having faith in our project. They really believed in us, and they believed in our amazing director, Sean Hayter, who is a fine director. I love our cast, Marley, Daniel, Eugenio, Amelia, Daniel, Ferdia, and Amy. Thank you so much. What a talented cast. And I'm so grateful to Apple TV Plus for all of their support and access, like burned-in closed captioning, providing ASL interpreting services, and believing in us deaf actors and casting us authentically as actors who happen to be deaf. So hats off to Apple TV Plus. And finally, my wife. She is still here with me today. She's been with me through all these years of struggle. Thank you so much for being my backbone, and thank you for supporting me. I love you. And my daughter Kira too. You know, Kira, this award is not for you to hang your jewelry on, all right? Keep that in mind. And finally, thank you to my wife for reminding me to check my fly before walking on the red carpet. Thank you. Love you all.
Wow, okay, I'm really surprised. Thank you, SAG AFTRA for this. I'm completely stunned. Thank you, Searchlight Pictures and David Greenbaum, I love you. And Matthew, I want to thank my team. I have the best team ever. Paul, Hilda, Steve, Nicole, my producing partners, Kelly and Rachel and Gigi. And everyone in this room knows that a performance is only as good as the people around you. And so I had the best acting troupe one could have with Andrew Garfield. Vincent D'Onofrio, Cherry Jones. I'm the luckiest person ever. And it was a dream of mine to play Tammy Faye. She was a real trailblazer. So nervous. And she wrapped her arms around those who were, repeatedly cast aside, and she launched herself into decades of LGBTQ love. And I worked on the project for 10 years, and I hope that we made her story the way that she would be proud of. I've wanted to be an actor my whole life, and ever since I was a kid, it was the only thing I really ever thought about. And there were years of studying and auditioning and not getting jobs. And I know what that feels like, and I know the loneliness of what that feels like. And so for those of you who are struggling and feeling unseen, I just want you to know to keep going, because you're one job away, I promise. And the thing that really kept me going was you. It was everyone in this room, and it was this community. And I love my artistic family. And my heart is with our international family all over the world right now who is fighting for their safety and their freedom. And I love you all so much. Thank you very, very much.
God, again, I hope you found those empowering, inspiring, reminding you, Troy, that he was at the car. He has worked so hard to sit, and he's so talented. And God, I'm not, guys, this is what I believe. And I love what Jessica Chastain said. You just never know what your next audition will be. You're just one audition away from something that could be amazing. And you never know. And the only way you're going to find out about that next audition, the only way you're going to find out if you're that next audition is to continue to be persistent. That's the only way, guys. One of the great ways. But keep on pursuing, keep on going. I know you guys are. I plan to. All right, guys. Let's end it the way we begin it, with a little more moving and grooving. I'll see you tomorrow for our next character creation challenge.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't die. So good, so good. I got you here. I feel nice, like sugar and spice. I feel nice, like sugar and spice. So nice, I got you here.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Keep moving, keep working, keep persistence rock.